Hey there, you lovely people. Thank you so much for all the support on the first video, and welcome to episode 2. We have our very first Champions League game against Ajax coming up, but first we play Bournemouth in the Premier League. Thank you again for all that support. Please do like and subscribe. The channel's building and it's so lovely to see. Thank you again for all the support. The first team to play Bournemouth is Alisson, Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk and Andy Robertson. You've got Jordan Henderson, Fabinho and Carvalho, with Salah, Nunez and Diaz. Gone for a few changes here as we play one of the lesser sides in the division. Want to see something from a few different players here, like Nunez there, whose strike is forced wide. He's a decent save. It was not an easy one to save either. This corner will come in. It's going to come here for John Matip, who's mishit it, and it's gone all the way out for a goal kick. Matip to Mohamed Salah. Here's Alexander-Arnold combining with Mo Salah, who's of course got the pace, can put it back. Nunez, and it's too cushioned toward Neto. Philip Billing intercepted by Matip. Oh, it's going to come through here for Tavernier. Chipped over for Christie. Takes a strike. Alisson saves, and Van Dijk's taking him out. And he's seen straight red. It's a straight red card for Virgil van Dijk. I'm not sure I agree with that. I mean, it's not a good challenge, but the ball is gone. Oh, I don't know. So now we're going to have to change things up. I'm thinking Nunez is going to have to be sacrificed in this situation. And we will bring on Konate for now. Maybe give Carvalho till half time. And then we'll move Diaz and Salah more inside to be closer to the middle so they can make some more inside runs. Here is the second half now. It's still 0-0. We've held out pretty well so far. Here's Gallardo for Bournemouth. Plays well over the top for Dominic Solanke, the former Liverpool man, of course. Solanke holds it well. Vega into Tavernier, back to Gallardo. Combining now, here is Solanke. Well tackled by Konate, but Konate's gone chasing. He's left the gap. It's come back for Solanke to score for Bournemouth. And they've taken the lead, and it's exactly the thing we did not want to happen. We're down to 10 men. And Bournemouth have taken the lead. It is a good finish. It's poor from Solanke, poor from Konate even, who's the replacement for Van Dijk, to allow Solanke, I'll get it there in the end, to allow Solanke to get that kind of space. Here is Konate. Oh, he's giving it away again, this time to Tavernier. The ball's in. Solanke, who can square it for Vega. Brilliant knowledge of where his man is going to be. And Alisson tries his best but cannot stop it. Konate has been a disaster, to be frank. To be frank with you, Konate has been horrendous since coming on for Van Dijk. Two big mistakes from him have led to Bournemouth's 2 goals. Here is Tavernier. This time Konate steps in and wins it. Here is Mohamed Salah. Jota finding Thiago, back to Salah. Still Salah poking it in. There's Jota with that finish. It is a really good finish from Diogo Jota. We have got one back. We have that lethality up front. We have those quality forward players. And despite being down to 10 men, if we're going to get a chance or two, we could bury them. And it's a really nice finish there from Diogo. Konate. Good ball into Leandro Trossard. Here is Jota now wide for Alexander-Arnold, who's going to dink the ball forward for Jota, who's going to get there. Diogo Jota. Oh, it's stopped by Neto, but hold on. It's a penalty. I think it's handball against the defender there. Against Senesi, let's have a look. It rebounds, and his arm is in a bit of an odd position as he's running. Very unlucky for that to be given. I wanted to see if handballs have improved in FIFA 23, but it doesn't look like they really have. So I might have to turn those off in a few games' time. Here is Mohamed Salah then, step up to take the penalty. Still don't really understand the new penalties yet, but I should take it when it's green, that I can gather. And Salah takes it, puts it into that side, and we have levelled it. The 10 men from 2-0 down have equalised. Salah with the armband in that fluorescent kit gives Liverpool hope. Good penalty from Mohamed Salah. Sends Neto the wrong way. And it is 2-2. Billing. Around 5 minutes to play. Here is Solanke who can get it to Christie. Trossard is the man who's trying to track him. Konate is beaten as well, but Matip does. No. Konate with the hat-trick of all hat-tricks has now had a third calamity. I mean, in fairness, how is that a penalty? I know he's not played well, but Jesus, that's not a penalty. Dom Solanke steps up, he dinks it down the middle, he Panenkes Alisson, and it is 3-2 to Bournemouth. What a disaster of a first games of play in this episode. Disaster has struck. Oh, so frustrating. 3-2 Bournemouth. We do not have much time, if any, to try to make something happen. Here is Trossard playing the ball through to Elliott. Elliott's got there, he's deceived the defender. Harvey Elliott to strike, he's deflected off the defender and it's gone behind. 2 minutes of injury time remain. Here is Harvey Elliott trying to play one forward for Jota. Can he get there ahead of Lloyd Kelly? He's causing a problem here. Jota, and it's blocked by Kelly. I think we're going to be out of time here. Here is Tavernier for Bournemouth. They're going to record one hell of a win for them. As the ball's over the top for Vega. It's a loss to Matip and it will be the full-time whistle. Our first defeat of the season comes in only our third game. We need to sort out the defence, I think. We need to try and sort out something there because it's a bit too open at times. And Bournemouth exploited that, especially with the 10 men. Huge points drop there. Now we play Wolves. It is Alisson in goal. Trent, Matip, Konate does start alongside Andy Robertson there. Tonali, Fabinho and Thiago is the midfield. It's Salah, Nunez and Diaz up top. Our first action here will be an Alexander-Arnold free kick. Delivered in towards Salah. It's going to fall here for Nunez, I think. No, it's going to be a penalty. A handball from Semedo. Let's take a look at this one. Quite off camera there, but he basically volleys it away. It's like a volleyball swing as Salah will step up and smash this one home for 1-0 to Liverpool. Definitely a penalty with that handball. Can't argue on that one. Don't know what he's doing with his hand in the air that far, but we will take it all day long as Salah slots that one away wonderfully. Jurgen's pleased. Andy Robertson into Nunez. Oh, loses out. Plays it straight into Mateus Nunes there, I think it was. And Hwang can burst away with his pace. Here's Traore. Someone else has got electric pace. Into Guedes. Tackled though. Still alive here for Wolves with Bonaventura. It's come for Hwang, and Alisson has to be really strong in the save. Thiago. The midfield playing it in towards Nunez, who can play it to Tonali, who finds Mohamed Salah's run through. And it is 2-0 to the Reds now. Really, really good play there that time. Quickly from back to front. Finding the gaps because Nunez came deep, dragged the defender out of position, was able to play it to Tonali. We saw the run through the middle of Salah, who finishes off, of course. Andy Robertson at left back, playing the ball forward for Diaz quickly into Thiago. And now Nunez is in behind. He's into the penalty area. Yeah, he's took too long with it. It's going to come for Tonali, and there's 3-0. Nunez took too long, keeper came and swept it away. It thankfully for us came to Tonali on the edge of the area, and he had basically an open goal and was able to put it in quite comfortably. A lovely little finish there as well. And Wolves will kick off being 3-0 down. This is the kind of response we need after the Bournemouth game. Guedes over to Traore. Adam Traore, the very start of this second half, we're looking a bit vulnerable here. There's Guedes, and it is 3-1, no clean sheet again this time. Some really good play there from Wolves, to be fair, but we really should be stopping that. Traore pulling it back. It's a good finish into that near post. Maybe Alshon should have it covered, but it is in. Tonali. Thiago. Little backwards header towards Andy Robertson. He'll pull it back. There's Luis Diaz. First time strike. It is 4-1. And Diaz is hunting more goals. Lovely little backwards header from Thiago. Robertson pulling it back. Smash finish. Wonderful from Diaz. How good has Robertson been so far? Here is Thiago. Towards Trent. Nodding it to Tonali. Alexander-Arnold again. We'll play it back to Sandro Tonali. He's going to take the shot on. Oh, it's off the bar. And cleared away. Free kick. Jose Sa plays it forward for Wolves. It's well won by Tonali though. Fabinho finds Salah. Waiting for support from Trent. Gets it. Finds the ball to Trent. He's going to need to pull it back. He does. Towards Tonali. Acrobatic effort. Saved onto the bar. Diaz nods it home. Superb alertness from Luis Diaz there to anticipate the ball at the back post. Great effort from Tonali. Really good save. But the save actually pushed it onto the bar and straight to Diaz. Andy Robertson will play it into Fabinho in the midfield. The seconds ticking away, and there it is. The full-time whistle. It ends Liverpool 5, Wolves 1. 2 for Salah, 2 for Diaz as well, and a nice one from Tonali in there too. And that is 3 Premier League points and a much, much better performance than the Bournemouth one. You can now see we have finally managed to offload Navigator on deadline day. It is the final piece of business that will be happening for us in this window. We will revisit in January, but it's 25.5 million is the best I could have gotten for him. And he is off to Real Madrid. And I'm pretty sure, again, all the exit cutscenes are exactly the same as well, so you'll probably never see this again either. But that is Navigator out the door. Now we play Aston Villa. It is Alisson in goal. Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk and Robertson. Henderson, Fabinho and Thiago with Salah, Jota and Trossard. Some big changes because next up we have Ajax in the midweek and it's only a few days away and Robertson's in behind already and Robertson scores. I said he was having a good episode. He's now got himself on the score sheet, the Scotsman. I was trying to tell you about we've got Ajax up next, our first Champions League tie. It's a couple of days' time. So there's been a few changes to the 11 that you might expect to start normally in the Premier League. And Andy Robertson just gets up and scores a wonderful goal. 1-0 already to Liverpool. Good finish that. Aston Villa looking for a way through with Coutinho. Buendia combining with a few different players here. Matip can't quite get rid of it. Digne now. It's going to come for Henderson. Oh, it's going to be straight at Kamara. Dendoncker finds Bailey. Again, we can't quite clear it. And Andy Robertson now has the chance to clean things up. And he's played the ball across his own box. And there is Muriel. Luis Muriel with the goal for Villa. And Robertson goes from hero to villain in a matter of about 5 minutes. Ah dear, Robertson. No one was anticipating that, but Muriel was. Villa with this throw-in. Digne into Kamara, now Coutinho. Muriel. Can find a phenomenal ball to Leandro Dendoncker, who can play it to Coutinho, who finishes near post. And it is 2-1 to Villa, just like that. This vulnerability needs to be stopped. We are too exposed at times. And Villa have exploited that with this goal. The brilliant ball for Dendoncker, who just does the simple thing, lays it off to the man who is considerably better in front of goal than himself, and finishes it off. Oh no, Van Dijk's given the ball away. Coutinho into Muriel. Kamara over the top. There's Buendia on the volley. It's off the post. A great escape there. Trossard finding Jota, pulled the defender out of position, and it's Robertson who's through again. Andy Robertson in behind. Can he get a second? Yes, he can. Robertson has 2 from left back, and it is Villa 2, Liverpool 2. What a first half we've seen here. Jota again, and Trossard just making sure that space for Robertson is there as he continued his run forward, and he scores again. Trossard. We're going to look for this left-hand side more often, I think. Oh, he's in again. Robertson for the hat-trick. It's saved by Martinez. We're into the second half now. It is still 2-2 as Thiago finds Leandro Trossard. Going to play the cross in early. Jota's at the back post, acrobatically into the ground. And Martinez has to put it behind. Villa looking to counter here. Muriel. Matip does really well there. Henderson finding Jota. Trossard. He's going to let this one fly from the tight angle. And it's deceived Martinez. And Leandro Trossard has his first Liverpool goal. Our new number 10 scores from that left-hand side. Really good play again from Jota to link it all up. And Martinez was not expecting a shot, I can tell you that. Henderson. Will play the ball in behind. Can Jota get in on the action now? Smashes it in. 4-2. Surely now the game is sorted. Diogo gets on the score sheet after what a performance from him it's been as well. He absolutely lamps that one past Martinez before he can even react. Trossard. Seconds remaining. He's away from Diego Carlos. The cross will be blocked by that defender. And it ends Villa 2, Liverpool 4 at Villa Park. 3 Premier League points again. Much better than the Bournemouth game, thankfully. And now we've got our first Champions League one against Ajax. It is Alisson, Robertson, Van Dijk, Konate, Trent, Fabinho, Thiago, Elliott, Salah, Nunez and Diaz for this one. Here is Andy Robertson, star man, alongside Diogo Jota in the previous outing. Thiago plays a great ball through. Nunez to score, surely. Oh, he's put it wide. Not been the greatest of starts for Nunez in his Liverpool career. Van Dijk, good interception, have given the ball away. Here is Thiago. Lots of space for Salah. Blint not imposing himself on him. Salah will strike across the keeper and it's 1-0 to Liverpool. You have to criticise the defending there from Daley Blind, the former Manchester United man, at the heart of the defence there for Ajax. The Dutchman just needs to get closer to him, maybe put a foot in, do something. But Salah just runs all over him there. Here is Salah again. Trying to find Thiago, it's going to be hooked away. Robertson against the Campos. The Campos does really well. The ball's back with the Campos now on the right wing. Campos waiting for support. Finds it in Brobbey. Back heel. Back to a Campos. Brobbey again. Klaassen might get to it. He won't, but Tadic will. And then we make a mess of that at the back again. And it's 1-1. It's Dusan Tadic, who was decent at Southampton, but what a career renaissance he has had. Going to Ajax, he has really shown his stuff. He's been so good for them since his move. And he shows his quality there with that finish. We will now kick off as we look to get back in the game after, well, a goal is shut out pretty early, really. Not even halfway through this first half. And Alexander-Arnold's looking to get away. Robertson's got 2. Maybe he fancies one himself in this episode, and he does. It's Alexander-Arnold's turn. It's the full-back show for Liverpool in this episode, as Trent puts that one away so nicely, combining with Salah. They did not see it coming, and Trent just calmly places it past the keeper for 2-1. Ajax free kick. Taken by Tadic. Oh, it's a wonderful free kick. Tadic has his second, and it's only taken them a couple of minutes themselves, and they've equalised. Dusan Tadic, what a footballer he is. How about this for a free kick? Stunning stuff. The XG there is disgustingly poor. He should never score it. What a goal. Robertson. Looking for another response. Thiago. Nunez. Robertson. Robertson's in. Pull it across. There's Salah for the tap in. It's 3-2. Mohamed Salah celebrates his goal. His second of the day. Robertson there. Excellent. And we now kick off in this second half as Ajax look to get something back in this game again. Be the third time they've done it. Here is Broby. Broby now finding Ocampos, who's just going to burst away. They've left a big gap there. Ocampos puts it in. Jesus Christ. And again, just like the Wolves game, straight into the second half, we give away a goal so easily, so badly. And it's 3-3 now in the Johan Cruyff Arena. It's a really good finish from Ocampos, but he just should never be in that position in the first place. Sanchez, good tackle from Van Dijk. Diaz can find Thiago. The ball over the top there. There's Salah, brings it down. Salah strikes, gets a second chance, and it's saved by Blake. Quick free kick for Konate. Salah finding Tonali. Can play it into Nunez, who's in a really good opportunity here to score. It's too straight at the keeper. Artur getting his first action in the Liverpool shirt. Diaz across. Salah. Oh, Salah's going to get a second chance. He does. It's 4-3. We are in front again. Mohamed Salah doesn't know what to do with himself. He's all over the place. It's a great ball in from Diaz. Good header initially as well. Hits the post, then that touch to get away from the keeper. And then he's just got to tap in. It's 4-3, exceptional from Mo Salah. And now we just have 2 minutes of injury time to keep the ball away. Salah plays it to Jota. Jota, oh, he's got to do better to keep it there. Windell into Blint. Big ball over the top from Ocampos. No sign of the offside flag going up. Ocampos still pulling it back. Tadic has completed his hat-trick. Oh. And it's 4-4 with the last kick of the game. Oh, man. Salah's hat-trick, Tadic's hat-trick. Artur's just going to launch it towards the keeper. It's a terrible attempt as the full-time whistle goes. Our first Champions League game is one hell of a game. It ends 4-4, a point apiece for the two sides in this group. We need to get more wins. It's a tough group. Finally, we play West Ham. It's Alisson in goal, Trent, Matip, Van Dijk and Robertson at the back. You've got Tonali, Fabinho and Thiago with Salah, Jota and Diaz. Here is Luis Diaz quickly into the path of Diogo Jota. Robertson. Jota playing it in, creative again. Thiago should score, but he's put it past the post. Using Robertson again here. Diaz round the corner, it's Thiago. Can he play it in this time? Yes, he can. Thiago has scored for Liverpool. What a man. We love a Thiago goal. It's a tidy finish as well. Robertson involved again, little round the corner from Diaz. Wonderful finish quick from Thiago Alcantara. Matip playing it out wide for Alexander-Arnold. The ball's into Tonali here. Can't quite find Jota. It's intercepted by the cat kicker Zuma. I'll never let anyone forget that. What an awful bloke. Here's Rice back into combining with Cornet, I think it is there. Cresswell over the top, finding Maxwell Cornet. He's well away from Matip. Pull back, it's deceived everyone. Canales, good save from Alisson. Scamacca into Declan Rice. It's a good ball for Canales. Here is Scamacca. There's space for Pablo Fornals, who puts it in the bottom corner. It's 1-1. No clean sheet again for Liverpool. Fornals has the goal. It's good play. The defence just splits. It's so poor from those two. Trent, wonderful ball for Diaz, who'll come on the inside here. He's got Salah coming in. He finds him. Salah lets it rip. And Fabianski is equal with a really good save. Trent with this corner. Delivers this one in. It's towards Tonali. It's going to come here for Van Dijk, who volleys it down into the ground and might have gone through Fabianski's legs as well. And Virgil's off the mark for the season. What a goal that is from Liverpool's perspective. We win the first ball. And thankfully, the second one too. Canales delivers this corner in. Diaz does well enough. Robertson will go out to meet him. Palacios, good block in there. Still alive though, Van Dijk's got it now. And can play it to Salah. The counter is on. Salah into Jota. He's up against Kurt Zouma. Jota smashes it across Fabianski's goal. And it is 3 for Liverpool. And we have some daylight between us and the Hammers. It is a great finish from Jota. Bang. Pick that one out, Fabianski. West Ham, free kick. The ball is good. And Alisson just about reaches it. Palacios. Into Scamacca. Finding Cresswell. Good block by Alexander-Arnold. And the ball can find Mohamed Salah and a potential Liverpool counter. Nunez. Mo Salah. Trying to find the ball back to Nunez, but cannot. Here's Rice, who's giving it away. Everyone stay forward. Diaz finds Jordan Henderson. Can he get his first goal of the season? Yes, he can. Skipper's off the mark. Jordan Henderson makes it 4 for Liverpool. Some brilliant pressure. Declan Rice did not know where to go. He gives it away. Henderson scores. And it's a game wrapped up nicely. Nunez. Ball over the top. Really nice. And there's Diaz who makes it 5. Goal machines in Liverpool. Luis Diaz again with another one. What a season he's having already. Lovely ball from Nunez. That's what you want to see. Similar to what Jota's been doing, being a really good link man between the strikers and the wingers. Diaz beats his man, all ends up. And the referee's called an end to the fun. It is full time. It's Liverpool 5, West Ham 1. Another big Premier League win. Defeat once again at Anfield for David Moyes. He's used to that. Thank you all so much for watching. Next time we have the Cup game against Middlesbrough, Man United away at Old Trafford as well. We also play Napoli at Anfield in the Champions League. And if there's not another game to play that comes up, we'll also be playing Arsenal and Man City. It's going to be one hell of an episode, a crucial one as well, so early in the season. Thank you all so much for watching and your continued support. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.